Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Monday morning and we're into October now. Yeah, we're getting into Q4, so we got October, November, December. We're in the holiday shopping times. Hopefully things will get going because this weekend kind of stunk on eBay. Yeah, did not have a good weekend of sales. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a bunch of other random things today because obviously sales isn't going to take up a lot of time. Let's get going. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the sales first. Like I said, I got a lot of different things to talk about today. This is my final week before we go on vacation next week. Yeah, we're going to go on vacation. We're going to Disneyland. We have not been to Disneyland in, I think it's a little bit over 3 years, which I know for a lot of people say, oh, big deal, it hasn't been 3 years. Well, we usually go to Disneyland every year, sometimes twice a year. It's our family thing. We love Disney, we love Goofy, we love Rocket and Groot. We just love getting over there. We're in Arizona, so it's only like a 5 to 6 hour drive to get over to the Anaheim area to go to Disneyland, so it's a really quick trip and a lot of fun for us. A lot of great memories over there. So that will be next week. So there's not going to be any videos on this channel next week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up this week. I'm going to do a video every day. I don't do that too often, but every couple of months I need to do that. I've been kind of lazy. I need to apologize a little bit. I have been pretty lazy in my video making lately, and the views have definitely shown that, so I apologize to all of you. Hopefully you'll enjoy the videos this week. Like I said, today's going to be a lot bundled in. I'm going to do my giveaway contest. I haven't even totaled my invoices. They're actually back in here in one of these little cubbies here, right inside there. Look, you can't see a little peek preview. Yeah, all the invoices are in there from Goodwill's. I'm going to do the contest right now. So let's go ahead and do it. How much did Mike spend at Goodwill last month? Get your guesses down below. I don't know what the total is. Like I said, I haven't even added it up how many invoices, so I can't even give any hints. Do some good guessing. Just to let you know, last month's winner did not contact me. I bet about 1 out of every 3 winners never contacts me to get their prize. So make sure you pay attention. I will announce the winner on Friday. This Friday, my last video of the week before we go on vacation. So guess how much did I spend at Goodwill last month and have a chance to win a prize? I don't know what it's going to be yet. Sometimes I know ahead of time. I obviously have all the stuff left over from last month that I didn't give anything away. And I might do something special too if that person wants it. So get your guesses down below. Thumbs up, subscribe. You have to do those things to be part of this contest. Next, let's just go ahead and jump into sales. Actually, no, not yet. We're not going to jump into sales yet. I want to talk about a couple other things. So because we're in Disney, I love making a few little quick videos while we're over there. So if you've never gone over to my KK and her dad Open Stuff channel, now that channel's been pretty dormant for a while. That's kind of how I got into YouTube in general anyways. My plan wasn't to get into talking about reselling and all this. It was to learn to help her and me, or her and I, or us, learn how to make videos together, and we did quite a few of them. We did a lot of taste testing videos, drink videos, opening up product videos, had a lot of fun doing those, but we just haven't done them lately. She's lost a little bit of the interest, to be honest, but I want to rejuvenate that channel a little, so every day while we're over at Disney, while we're on vacation, I'm going to put some shorts up on there. They're not going to be long videos. They're going to be anywhere from 15 to 60 seconds, and just talk about some of the stuff we're doing while we're on vacation. You may see us go through a ride. You may see us eat some churros, because we're definitely going to eat some churros while we're over at Disneyland. I think that's one of my favorite parts. So yeah, go over to KK and her dad Open Stuff. If you've never subscribed to that channel, check out some of the videos. There are some pretty good ones on there. There's a couple duds as well, but we had a lot of fun making all those videos. So KK and her dad Open Stuff, there's a link down below in the description. Check that out. All right, now let's get into this stuff. Did you put your guess down below for how much I spent at Goodwill last month yet? Don't forget. All right, sales, 9 items. Terrible weekend of sales. I don't even think it was $300. It was, with tax and shipping and everything, $293.89. That's a terrible weekend sales. That's a decent day during the week, but for a 3-day weekend, that's pretty terrible. And I did quite a bit of listing last week. I had actually a really good sales week last week to close out the month. You can always go to my eBay store and click on completed listings or sold items and see what I've been selling, because I don't talk about every little thing. I just like to do these what solds on Monday. We're going to roll through these pretty quick. Little football mini help. This was found at a Goodwill. It did have like a little chip right there. At first thought, you might think this is a Philadelphia Eagles. Nope, these aren't eagle wings. These are owl wings. This is the Rice Owls. Yeah, I had to actually do a Google search to figure that out. I didn't know whose team this was. I knew it wasn't Eagles. This didn't sell for a whole lot. $14.99. I think I paid $3 for it at a thrift store. So when it's sports stuff, I'm always willing to make smaller dollar amounts. And speaking of smaller dollar amounts, we sold this tiny little thing. This is a Toys for Tots pin. A couple years ago, I've had this for a while. I bought a big box that had a bunch of different pins, Harley pins and other stuff, but it had one Toys for Tot pin, so I went ahead and listed it. Sold for $5.99 plus shipping. So not a whopping sale, but it's kind of like free money at this point. It's been in the store forever. Happy to get that one out of there. It's not like it takes up room to store a little pin like this. So $6 plus shipping. Another small little sale. 2 of these little ice cream sundae little mini helmets. These are vintage ones. I just put these together because I had the 2 different colors, the 2 different logos for the Oakland Athletics. Put them together and sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Actually, I do sell these in my collectibles booth. I sell them pretty well. I had bought a whole collection. I think I had 50 or 60 different mini helmets. Put them in my booth for, it was either $2.50 or $3 a piece. And the sell-through has been pretty good on them. So I got just a little bit more than I would have gotten had I put these into my booth. So $9.99 plus shipping on those. It looks like it's a green mini helmet kind of day. But it's not just that. Yeah, we got Cowboys. We got this Cowboys vintage Hutch football. Now it's interesting they put a Steelers player on the side of the box, but I think this is just their standard box for all of it. Another thrift store pickup. It's been in my store for probably 6 months or so. It's been in there for a little while. Paid, it was either $4 or $5. I don't remember the exact price, but it sold pretty good. $39.99 plus shipping. So this football by itself probably would sell for $15 or $20 if I didn't have the box, but because it's still new in the box, I ended up getting $40 for that one. So Cowboys have been winning. They don't need Dak Prescott. They got Cooper Rush as the backup. So Cooper Rush has been playing great for the Cowboys. Let's see. Only sports card sale of the weekend was this stack of cards right here. This is 1983 Topps Traded Baseball. It's not a complete set, but I was going through a little collection that I purchased, and it had the bulk of the set minus all the big name stars and rookies. So I just threw it out there. I knew I could probably get $10 for it pretty easy. It only took a week to sell. But let me double check because I think it said $10. Actually, I sent an offer, $8.49. Yeah, $8.49 plus shipping. Another small sale. That's why I only did like $300 this weekend, because everything was small sales and not a lot of them. All right, we'll scroll up a little bit here on the screen. I always love selling Lego, and this was one here. This is actually a local auction pickup. And speaking of local auctions, my video tomorrow is pretty much going to be about the local auctions and pickups I had on last Friday. Of course, I'll sprinkle in some other random thoughts and topics in there, but they had 3 of these in one of their little box lot auctions. Picked it up. I think I paid $10 for all of them, and just one sold for $29.99 plus shipping. There's still one more up in the closet up there somewhere. I had sold the other one, so I got almost $100 for all the different little Legos that were in that one box that I picked up for $10. So that's part of the reason why I love local auctions. That might be the title of tomorrow's video. All right, now here's one that you might have passed up at the store if you saw it. Look at this. There's nothing inside this helmet. No pads whatsoever, no ear pads, no top pads, no back pads, no front pads, no chin strap. It's got some of this on the front, but it is still a very good helmet. This is a Schutt Recruit hybrid helmet. You can usually see the model right here on the back of the Schutt helmets. But I still picked it up, even though it was like this. I still got $29.99 plus shipping. Still got $30 plus shipping for this. So yeah, don't be afraid if it's missing pads inside. People still want these, whether they're using them to customize or they're actually going to get the pads and use the helmet. Either way, still got $30 for a helmet that I paid. I think I paid like $3 or $4 for this one at the local Deseret Industries, the DI thrift store here in Arizona. So that was a pretty good sale. Helmets ship out pretty easy, 12 by 12 by 12 box. They usually weigh, when they have all the pads, they usually weigh 4 to 5 pounds. Ship them out UPS. The rates are pretty reasonable, anywhere from like 10 to 15 bucks. All right, and the last sale I have, going to 2 different people, but I already got these boxed up and ready to go. When I do these, I go ahead and box all the ones that I have. These are Major League and Minor League baseballs. You'll see in the pop-up the exact picture. These are balls that they use for BP, for batting practice at the local facilities here. In Arizona, we have a lot of the spring training facilities, and I have a couple contacts that get me some of the stuff that they would probably just throw out at the end of the year, but the equipment managers have contacts, and those contacts know me, and I get a lot of baseballs. So usually every year I get a bunch of them. This year I only got BP, or batting practice baseball, so they're a little bit more beat up than a lot of the other ones that I get. So I paid a little bit under $10 per dozen on these balls. and I was selling them for $29.99 plus shipping. So I sold 2 of these, $29.99 each, so $30 plus shipping. And I use this flat rate A box because it fits a dozen baseballs perfectly. One's going to Arizona, the one's staying in state, so it's going to cost probably like $8 and change to ship. The other one's going to California, so it's only going to cost probably $10. I think it's in Southern California. So these flat rate A boxes work great when you're shipping out baseballs. But like I said, those were low quality ones, still Major League Baseballs, but not as clean and nice as some of the other ones I've gotten in the past. In previous years, I've been able to sell them for like $50, $60, $70, $80 per dozen because they were really nice, clean baseballs. These ones are pretty well used. All right, before I forget, go Bills. They won this weekend. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. Terrible first half for the Bills. Great second half. They won. I'm actually wearing the Cardinals hat today. Usually I wear Diamondbacks. Baseball season's over. So at least over for my team, over for the Diamondbacks. So I switched to Cardinals hat. Cardinals did win. It wasn't pretty yesterday, but they beat the Carolina Panthers. So go Cardinals. All right, now let's go over a couple of recent pickups that I've had, either at the thrift store or this next one was from the local sports auction. Probably once a month, once every 3 weeks or so, we have a local sports auction. One of the card stores puts it on. A good friend of mine runs the auction, and I get a lot of good bargains there. Lots of stuff to resell. One of my favorite places to source. And I picked these up from him actually before the auction. The auction was at his card store, and he had these sitting around. Asked him how much. I paid him $40 for the stack of these. Really cool. There's 20-some Major League teams. These were put out in the 1970s, I believe, by Fleer. They're made of cardboard, and you can see there's like a hole where you can hang them on here. So you got a lot of great retro logos. Texas Rangers, Padres, great Pirates one there. Kind of flip through these Astros, Expos, the Twins. I'm looking backwards, but I think I can tell by the logos. Great old White Sox. I mean, this is that's a terrible logo with the sock on there. The Royals, California Angels, not the Anaheim or Angels of Los Angeles or whatever they are. Cardinals, Giants, got the Oakland A's, the swinging Oakland A's as they were known back in the 1970s. David, if you're watching it and this is something that you want, you better let me know. These are going to go for $10 a piece in my collectibles booth. That's about what they sell for. Like I said, there's like 23, so I'll get like $230 net once they're, or gross once they're all sold. Paid $40 for the stack, so there's some good profit here. The Mets, Milwaukee Brewers, Orioles. Oops, there's one behind the Orioles here. Another sideways one. Dodgers. That one will sell. I could probably put this a couple bucks more. Like the Yankees and the Dodgers, they can probably go for like $12 instead of 10. Sideways one, we got the Cincinnati Red. Shout out to Cincinnati Picker. All right, you got the Boston Red Sox. They got 2 red socks, not just one white sock. Yeah, you got to have 2 socks if you're a Sox logo. Cubs definitely can get $12 for a little more. Indians will definitely be higher. Obviously, they're the Guardians now, so any old Indian stuff that you have, you can get a little more. I'm guessing I can probably get $15 probably is a more reasonable price. These aren't super scarce or anything. You can find them on eBay sold for, $10, $12 plus shipping. So got the Atlanta Braves with Chief Wahoo, if you want to know what his name is. I don't know if they put that logo on anything anymore, so this one could have a little extra value. And the last one is the Philadelphia Phillies. So those will all be for sale. If anybody happens to want one of those, contact me ahead of time, because on Friday, these are all going out to my collectibles booth, and they'll be for sale out there. All right, just a couple more things, then we'll wrap this video up. Next, we got this Ray's, I guess you can call this a lightsaber staff, because it expands. These pull out, and it's got attachment holes down on each of the ends where I believe you can put the lightsabers on there, so you can click it back together. This was $2.49. This, just like this, like it is, no additional attachment, sells for like $20 to $25 on eBay. So I'll probably sell it on there. I don't think I'll go looking for the extra attachments on there. When my daughter was little, this would have been perfect because we had to buy her a Ray staff for her Ray outfit. If I can find the picture, I'll throw a picture right there of KK dressed up as Ray. Oh my gosh, she was adorable. So I miss those days, and that's part of the reason why I love Disneyland, is memories like that. But anyway, I'm talking about this staff that I got for $2, and I'm going to sell it for about $20. And the last item is a little bit beat up, but it's still this. This Milwaukee, oh, I'm holding it upside down. So we got Milwaukee heavy duty electric tools with the Sawzall on here. Now, I saw this inside of Savers. Once a week I do a Scottsdale run, as I call it, where I go up to North Scottsdale. I hit a Savers up there and kind of hit 4 or 5 Goodwills on the way back home, and a couple other smaller like Salvation Army and other ones like that. And it's been working pretty good for me over the past few weeks. So that's been my Wednesday run. And this was inside a Savers. Somehow I didn't take my phone in the store with me, so I wasn't able to look it up to see if it was a good sign or not dollar-wise. And turns out it is. Now, I had to go back out to the car, get my phone, go back in. Now, it was $9.99 in the store. It wasn't super cheap, but it was only $10. And there's none currently available of this exact sign other than mine. The ones that sold were in the $150-some range, all with best offer. So I don't know the exact price, but my guess is $100 or $100 plus. So since I'm the only one, even though it's a little bit rougher condition, I don't know if you can kind of tell, it's kind of warped and bent there. You got a few little scratches on it, but it is a vintage sign. It is dated down at the bottom, I think from the 19 somethings. Yeah. Look, it's bad. Glasses and magnifying glass. I think I showed this before. Is it dated? It's dated on here 1998. So we can call that vintage. That's from the 90s. That's 24 years ago now. Yeah, feeling old talking about that. But I listed this sign. I believe it was $119.99 or $129.99. I don't expect to get full price for it, but I have some watchers, have some viewers on it. Gives me the option to send out some offers. Now, obviously, shipping for something like this is going to be a pain in the butt because you got to be able to send something out this flat where it doesn't get bent during shipping. So you have to add a lot of layers of cardboard and stuff so this thing doesn't get bent during shipping. It's not like you could roll it up and ship it in a box that way. That'd be nice. But yeah, I hope this sells pretty soon, and hope I get some good money for that one. Can turn $10 into $100. I love flips like that. All right, that's it for today. So again, put your guess down below. How much did Mike spend at Goodwill last month? That contest, you want to win something? If you were the person that won it last month, I don't remember your name offhand. You're on a sheet of paper down there. I'll still give you the prize. It's been a month since we did the contest, but if you still contact me and you want to get that prize, send me an email, contact me through Instagram, and get your guesses down below. And good luck to everybody this week. I'll announce the winner on Friday. So if you enter, make sure to watch the video Friday and all the videos this week. I'd love to have some good turnout on the videos this week as we head out of town. So I think that's it. I think I've rambled on plenty enough. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.